Hi guys. So, okay, here's the deal. I'm gonna try to re-record this. Hi. uh, I'm gonna try to re-record this. I tried it already, and I'm not doing too good with my video stuff. But it's mainly because I need to get a um a recording like a setup again, which is a little bit frustrating and hard because to be quite honest, I don't have a lot of funds. I'm in school, and I have two puppies, and I've got an apartment, and I'm engaged, and we're trying to figure things out, and so life is expensive. Okay, I don't care if you have a whole bunch of money. Like, I mean, it's expensive. So we're trying the best what we can with what we have. So please bear and give me grace. And if you don't, then I don't really care because I'm God's chosen, so whatever. Anyway, for those of you that are chosen ones, I'm talking to you. I want you to know that I don't care how bad it looks right now. You know God's promises for you. Please do not forget them. It is imperative that if you know that you are a chosen one, that you understand that your relationship with the world is very different than everyone else's relationship. Your relationship with God is also very different than everyone else's relationship. I say that because, see, here's the deal. The deal is that you don't get to choose whether or not you get to do God because He chose you. He's like, that's mine. And that's what it is. You're just His. So your deal is doing Him, whether or not you want to. And there's this huge, like, battle that goes on prior to you being like, okay, I get it. You know what I mean? And you finally submit. Because at the end of the day, you were His because He said, I chose you. See, here's the thing, is this many are called, but few are chosen. I'll tell you why. See, everybody's called. Everybody's called. Because God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in Him should not perish, but should have everlasting life, right? He called everybody. Everybody. He was like, come on in, everybody. I don't care who you are. And the problem is, not everybody chose. But see, when you're chosen by Him, much different. That's when God says, I have something for you to do. And you, I love. I've loved you since the dawn of time, and I know you're one of mine. It's a hard thing to be. Is chosen. But could I encourage you to know that it's worth it? You're going to suffer. It's going to be harder. You're going to come across challenges that are worse than anybody you've ever known. And people are not going to give a shit to give you any kind of understanding or love or grace. They don't give a damn. And they're not going to. And you're going to have to find solace in God. You're going to have to find solace in His grace and His love and His mercy. You're going to have to find Him, and intimately so. Because if you don't, no, actually, there's no choice but to. Like, I mean, seriously. If you're a chosen person, there isn't a choice. You're His. And so you're going to come to that conclusion at one point in time or another. That this is why navigating life is hard. This is why you've been alone all your life. This is why people reject you like they do. This is why, yet at the same time that they reject you, that they're drawn to you, but yet they repel you, right? It just makes no sense. You're like, why the hell? You asked me. I didn't want you. Like, why? I didn't even want you. And yet you hurt me. I didn't even want you. You know? You don't get it. This is why you stick out like a sore thumb. And you're uncomfortable, and you're alone, and you're frustrated, and you're confused. But guess what? God didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of power and love and of sound mind, which means self-control. So I encourage you to know that no matter what, you are his chosen. That is a place of privilege. Please understand that you have powers and strength and knowledge in abundance, well beyond what normal people have. And though you've been trying to tell people that for a long time, they'll be like, oh my God, it's like Joseph in the College and be like, oh my God, I had this dream and God said, oh, you're going to be bending down to me. And he was like, oh my God, I'm going to kill you. You know what I mean? Same principle. You realize, I'm just telling people my dreams. And they're trying to come after you. Stick with it. Stick with it. Never give up. Because just like Joseph, in your time, you will sit where you were supposed to. That feeling that you've had since you've been a child, that you are born for something special, right, is not a lie. I haven't attained mine yet. But I'll tell you this, I still know. And I mean like Rima knowing, like you know within your bones this information that was given to you that you just cannot explain, that you can't grasp how you know it. You can't like say when it happened that you knew, even like it's just, you just know. You know that you were made for all these amazing things and you're just like, I have something special that I need to do. And then you sort of start realizing what that special thing is. You're like, oh shit, this is huge. Like, how am I going to survive this? That's where I'm at. So I'll tell you this. I don't even know how I'm going to survive it either. But I guess what? I guess we'll learn together. And I hope to God that as you continue to watch my channel and my testimony and go out through my ups and downs with me, that you know that I appreciate every single person that's subscribed, that watches, that loves me, that just really sees me and is there for it, right? I appreciate you. And I want to remind you that every like and subscribe means the world to me, because it means that I'm doing what God wanted. It means that the things that he called me to do, that all that stuff that I hear in my mind, in my heart, in my head, that it's not worthless. That him saying, kiddo, I want you to go and I want you to say this thing that you've been through. I want you to speak this word about what your learning situation was. I want you to talk about what your revelation is that I've given you about life, about whatever this topic is, right? Like, I want you to share this with people. That as I do this, I will trust that God will do what he needs to do with the words I speak. Because I pray that every single one comes from him. And I pray that every single one of you is blessed in abundance by something that I'm able to share. Well, I guess that's about it. It's already been 8 minutes, 9 minutes, whatever. So I'm just going to end it with this like I do on my Facebook. Shine your light and stay super salty. All right, bye.